So here in this problem, we need to find out the value of these three trig functions. And it's given here that sine of x is square root of 5 over 3. Also, it's given here that x lies in the second quadrant. Let us begin. Now, we'll start with the condition that the x lies in the second quadrant, which means that our value of x is going to lie between pi over 2 radians and pi radians. Now, what we'll do, we'll divide throughout by 2. So that gives us pi over 4 less than x over 2 less than or equals to pi over 2. Now what we see here is that x over 2 is lying between 45 degrees and 90 degrees, which means that x over 2 lies in the first quadrant. Right. So this particular information is going to help us define the sine, cosine as well as tangent of x over 2. And we can say that it's all going to be positive. That's because in the first quadrant, all trig functions have positive value. Okay, now to find out the value of sine and cosine x over 2, we'll have to find out the value of cosine of x. So here we are given the value of sine x. So let's use this. We have the value of sine x. So sine x, that's equals to square root of 5 over 3. Now to find out the value of cosine of angle x, we need cosine of angle x. All we need is take the plus minus and square root of 1 minus sine squared x. So when you substitute the value of sine x with square root of 5 over 3, the cosine of x comes out to be plus or minus 2 over 3. Now we are getting two values. One is positive and one is negative, but we will use the fact that x lies in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, the cosine function is negative. So cosine of x comes out to be negative 2 over 3. Okay, so let us begin. Now we will try to find out the value of sine of x over 2. Now sine of x over 2 has a standard formula given by plus or minus the square root of 1 minus cosine of angle x divided by 2. So now that we have the value of cosine of x, we can substitute here. So we get plus or minus the square root of 1 minus of minus 2 over 3, or 1 plus 2 over 3 whole divided by 2, and this is going to give us a value plus or minus square root of 5 over 6. Now, as we have already mentioned, that x over 2 lies in the first quadrant where all trig functions are positive. So sine of x over 2, so that will be equals to plus square root of 5 over 6. Okay, let's now try to find out the value of the other two trig functions. We will now try to find out the value of cosine of x over 2. So that also has a standard formula given by plus or minus the square root of 1 plus cosine of angle x divided by 2. So we will replace the value of cosine of x with negative 2 thirds whole divided by 2. Compute this value, and this is going to come out to be plus or minus square root of 5, which will be equals to positive square root of 5 since we are in the first quadrant. And finally, we can find out the value of tangent of x over 2. So that's going to be the ratio of sine x over 2 to that of cosine of x over 2, which will be equals to, so we have square root of 5 over 6 divided by cosine of x over 2. Now what we'll do, we're going to multiply it with 1 over square root of 5. That's going to give us 1 over square root of 6. So this is going to be the value of tangent of x over 2. So we found out the value of sine x over 2. So that's square root of 5 over 6. Cosine of x over 2, that's square root of 5. And tangent of x over 2, that's 1 over square root of 6.